Aloha and welcome to the East Oahu Realty Report, third quarter 2014.
If we look at the big picture, we can see that house prices rose 5.2% from the second quarter of 2013 to the second quarter of 2014.
Nevada and California lead the nation in price appreciation with double-digit growth, while the state of Hawaii is ranked 43rd in the nation with about 1.4% appreciation.
The city and county of Honolulu is up about 8% year over year and remains strong in price appreciation. Honolulu is ranked 72nd in the nation after cities like number 1, Modesto, California, which is up 25%, and number 2, Merced, California, up 24%.
If we look at the nation's financial stress index in the third quarter, it is at negative 1.07 points. You can see we are down from the index's highs of over 6 points during the last recession. These are highlighted in red.
In the third quarter, the supply indicators rose across the board, from active and new listings to month supply. However, month supply of inventory on the market remains around 3 months for both categories and is still considered a seller's market.
When home inventory is around 3 months, historically this corresponds with double-digit price appreciation.
In the third quarter of 2014, closings are up about 2% for single-family homes and down about 0.5% for condominiums. Over time, we can see the peak and trough pattern that demand follows.
If we overlay months supply on this demand chart, we can see the inverse relationship between supply and demand over the last 27 years.
Currently, supply is low and demand is increasing. The effect of this decreasing supply and increasing demand is likely what is putting upward pressure on median sales price. Through the third quarter of 2014, prices were up about 5% for both single-family homes and condominiums year over year. Projections over the next 2 years could reach as high as $850,000 for single-family homes and $450,000 for condominiums.
Third quarter pending sales were up 10% for single-family homes and 3% for condominiums.
Days on market is a good measure of market velocity, or how quickly homes are selling. In September, market velocity decreased, and it took more time to sell a single-family home. Single-family homes were up about 6%, while condominiums were up 15% year over year.
In September, homeowners realized 97% of their asking price for single-family homes and 98% for condominiums.
Looking at Hawaii's employment by sector over the last 4 years, we can see government, education, and healthcare employment remaining firm. Hospitality and professional services are turning up, while trade and transport, financial and construction employment are stabilizing.
In this chart, we can see the amount of real estate loans relative to total bank assets over the last 40 years. We are currently at 25%. This is off 7 points from the ratio's high of 32% in the peak of the market in 2006.
In the third quarter, visitor arrivals were up 4.27% year over year.
The line in the graph represents an index that tracks Hawaii's economic activity. We can see the last 5 U.S. recessions highlighted in red. Since the spring of 2010, the index has recovered 8.61 points.
Visitor days reached 51 million in August 2014. This was down 0.5% compared to the same period last year.
Through August 2014, visitor spending reached nearly $10 billion. This is up just over 2% year over year.
In summary, for the third quarter of 2014, prices were up for both categories, and supply rose across the board, but is still historically low. Market velocity slows as the amount of time for homeowners to sell a property increases, and there is a continued stabilizing of Hawaii's economy.
The neighborhood of the quarter for the second quarter in a row is Ala Moana Kaka'ako condominiums. Demand continues to be up, closed sales increased 7%.
Market velocity continues to increase. Days on market went down 7%. These changes to Ala Moana Kaka'ako's demand and market velocity in the third quarter may have caused its median price to rise 35% for condominiums. If we look at Ala Moana Kaka'ako using the pond analogy, we can see how active the market is. Every month, water enters the pond from the left as new listings. In the past 6 months, the average rate has been about 49 new listings each month. Each month, listings are sold at a rate of 36 per month that exit the pond to the right. With the units' rates of ingress and egress and 256 units currently for sale, this gives us 7 months of inventory. Meaning if no other units came on the market, it would take 7 months to sell every unit in Ala Moana Kaka'ako. Given these rates and month supply, each owner has about a 14% chance of selling each month.
These numbers earn Ala Moana Kaka'ako condominiums the neighborhood of the quarter. With the help of a proven professional, you can navigate this often confusing and difficult process with ease. When you work with East Oahu Realty, you work with a team of knowledgeable and experienced professionals equipped with special expertise. Thank you for watching, and until next quarter, aloha.